Thursday's bullpen game went exceedingly well, as you probably now know, and as a result, the bullpen over the last 13 innings has allowed only one earned run. It is now time for the big board presented by Bet365. Here is Blake Murphy. Those numbers are excellent, and there's a lot to like, Blake, about what the bullpen is doing these days.
We just saw what the last 2 games look like. I'm here to tell you the last 20 games have been that good for this bullpen. The 10 guys who are in the bullpen right now share a combined 181 ERA over the last 20 games. If Tommy Nance at 352 is the worst ERA in your bullpen over that stretch, that's pretty good. Now, these are small samples, so we want to look underneath to see if anything has changed. And I think with Louis Varland, something has, and something's clicked in a really positive way. Over his last 6 outings, Varland's only allowed 1 run in 8 innings. He's lowered his arm slot a little bit, and that helps the fastball. He's added about a half tick of velocity to that fastball, and the pitch design metrics that we have access to really like that change that Varland's made. You also see that he's thrown the changeup a little bit more. Varland was a starter not that long ago and threw 5 different pitches. The Jays had him scale that back a little bit when he first came here, but over the last little bit, he's thrown all 5 of those now. That changeup's been really good to keep lefties off the scent. There is, however, a bit of a yellow flag when it comes to the closer role. Now, with Jeff Hoffman, all you really care about is the results. He's gotten those saves. He has a .84 ERA in September. You take that and you run. If we look under the hood a little bit, though, it has at times been a little tense. And what we've seen is the velocity on the fastball and the velocity on the splitter drop off in the month of September. He's been used more than almost any reliever in baseball over the last 3 seasons, so it would make sense if he was feeling a little bit fatigued. So far, the results on the fastball have been okay still, but the splitter has had a really tough time getting outs and allowing hard contact. So Hoffman's almost had to turn into a fastball slider guy. He needs to find a little bit more juice on that splitter.
Okay, so give us some insights on Joe Boyle, who starts for the Rays and was excellent against these Blue Jays just under 2 weeks ago.
Well, NBA training camps start pretty soon. 6'8" Boyle, maybe the solution is to get him on an NBA practice roster instead of on the mound. The Jays did just see them, and this is not the type of guy that the Jays have had a lot of success with. Joe Boyle throws high 98 on average, and because he's so tall, even though he doesn't get great extension down the mound, that fastball really gets in on guys, and that's to set up the splitter and the slider, not dissimilar to Trey Savage, who we'll see today. But when it comes to those 98, 99 plus fastballs that can really get in on you from a righty, it's not just Joe Boyle the Jays have struggled with. Overall, they're hitting just a little over 200 and slugging just a little over 300 against that fastball type, and they've seen almost 800 of them, and Jamie, they've only homered twice.
All right, things to look forward to as this game begins. Our thanks to Blake Murphy, and that is the Big Board presented by Bet365. Whatever the moment, it's never ordinary at Bet365.